To Todd Weinberg, a wealthy investor and entrepreneur from Northern California, 22-year-old Waleed Ahmed was the picture of success. So Weinberg felt very comfortable trusting the young man with his money, a lot of his money. After all, Ahmed was the toast of Norway, where the press hailed him as an innovative genius for supposedly inventing a solar energy cover that could charge iPhones.
The Norwegian government even put up this video of Ahmed and his then business partner meeting with Norway's Minister of Trade and Industry to show off the invention.
Waleed is apparently a celebrity in Norway. They call him the Mark Zuckerberg of Norway.
And then there are all these photos of Ahmed.
This is another picture he sent me.
With famous people from royalty to rich business leaders.
We've got Waleed Ahmed here, toward the back, Kofi Annan here, Ted Turner, Crown Prince and Princess of Norway.
And this letter of thanks from Barack Obama, for whom he claimed to be the Norwegian election chairman. Not only did Ahmed brag that he knew and posed for pictures with people like the Queen of Jordan, he also sent out photos of himself with well-known people like former UN Ambassador Andrew Young and Martin Luther King III. So to Weinberg, it wasn't a stretch that this young genius could be managing the Scandinavian concert tour for none other than Justin Bieber. It all started with the call Weinberg received from a good friend in the music industry.
He said that he had come across an opportunity through his kind of group, and he runs in circles down in Los Angeles that are legit.
Weinberg was told about this young whiz kid named Waleed Ahmed.
Waleed claimed to have paid, according to the contracts, $4.5 million to Scooter Braun Management for the rights to 5 shows in Scandinavia.
Scooter Braun Management handles Bieber, so it all started to sound real to Weinberg. Weinberg was asked to invest $1 million, with $860,000 going directly to Ahmed, so he could supposedly secure concert venues. The rest of the money went to 2 California management companies that Ahmed had brought in to prepare for the concerts. A series of emails and legitimate-looking contracts followed.
I was told that I would get a percentage of the ticket sales, and the ticket sales were significant. I mean, it could be 10x a 10x return on my money.
So you thought you could have gotten $10 million for your $1 million investment?
That was conceivable.
In his emails, Ahmed was reassuring, writing, "The most important thing for me is that everything is clean and based on a relationship."
Were you suspicious at all in the beginning?
I was suspicious in the beginning. And as a result, I had a lot of various stipulations that I needed a lot of answers to my questions.
And Ahmed apparently had no problem providing them. The team met last August at this Burbank, California restaurant.
He was Prada and Gucci head to toe. He was arrogant, but also he was a nice guy, but he also had a bit of an edge and an arrogance to him.
Weinberg thought the meeting was impressive.
Pia Pakarinen, 20, Finland.
One of the people he met that day was the 2011 Miss Finland, Pia Pakarinen, who was going to promote the Bieber concerts. To further convince Weinberg, Ahmed arranged a conference call with the person Weinberg was told was a top member of Bieber's management group. But it wasn't long before things started to unravel.
We start getting kind of word from Norway, from one of our contacts there. I think the Justin Bieber tickets have actually gone on sale and have sold out.
And these were the tickets that you were preparing to sell?
Absolutely. And we're thinking, well, that's impossible.
There were never going to be any tickets. It was all a con job, orchestrated by Waleed Ahmed. Weinberg was frantic. He calls the FBI. Ahmed had flown back to Norway, where he posed for these photos, and then made what would be a fateful choice. He flew back to San Francisco for one more meeting with Weinberg. At the San Francisco restaurant, Weinberg, now wired by the FBI, convinced Ahmed to talk to him about the Bieber deal. This is where the end game began. This is the exact spot where Todd Weinberg sat with his hidden microphone, looking directly in the eyes of the man who stole his $1 million. Ahmed gave Weinberg a sob story that his life was ruined, and then he alarmed Weinberg by adding he was going to start over. Not in Norway, but in Pakistan.
I'm thinking there's just no way I'll see this kid again. He'll be gone. My money's gone. It's over.
The FBI had made the decision. The time had come to pounce. One day after the restaurant meeting, Waleed Ahmed came here to the San Francisco International Airport for a flight to Amsterdam, and if he's to be believed, a flight to Pakistan. But just before he boarded the plane, he was arrested by the FBI. As for Ahmed's friends in high places, a spokesman says Scooter Braun has never heard of him, and neither has CNN founder Ted Turner. The former Miss Finland says she had no idea what Ahmed was up to either. Martin Luther King III says he vaguely remembers getting his picture taken with Ahmed, but does not know him. As for Andrew Young, who met Ahmed at a UN Foundation gathering in Norway, he says he's shocked at what became of whom he believed was a rising star.
He used my contacts for things that I didn't know about, nor did he ever discuss with me. I mean, the first I heard from this was when he'd been arrested and his lawyer called me and told me what he'd been charged with. And my first reaction was, there must be some misunderstanding.
But there is no misunderstanding. Today, Ahmed has traded Louis Vuitton for prison garb in Los Angeles, where he's awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty to wire fraud and confessing to the FBI that he set up fake websites and emails to pull off the elaborate Justin Bieber con. Ahmed refused to talk to CNN.
It's been rough.
Todd Weinberg, at least for now, hasn't gotten any of his money back.
It's all that I've got to not get on an airplane and go visit him in prison and just sit across from him and just ask, why? Why would you do this?